Hi and good day everyone. My name is Chastity Satya anak Peter Mingan. Number metric 279089. We are presenting a topic about logging sector in hospitality industry and the current issues for my individual assignment. Let's begin. First and foremost, I will touch first with the introduction of logging. The logging segment means providing accommodation for a period or a place to sleep for one or more nights. Hotels, motel, hostel, inns, bed and breakfast, and guest house are all part of the logging industry. Each market themselves based on location and facilities. Business travelers, leisure travelers, budget travelers, special travelers, which is from government or military, all have different needs and requirements, and not every business within the logging industry can accommodate all this market. Next, the type of logging. Hotels. Hotels, both franchise and boutiques, are the most well-known properties within the hospitality sectors. From brand names to smaller brick-and-mortar establishments, guests expect to be provided with services and amenities that are equal to the price that they paid for the room. Hotels contribute billions of pounds in revenue to this industry every year. Motels, known for their sense of mobile convenience, motels are frequently employed by business travelers and those who are looking to enjoy budget-friendly prices while between two destinations. Having said this, some occupants will spend weeks or longer at a motel. Recent years have witnessed massive advancements in regard to the technology as well as staff responsiveness. Hostels are often associated with student travelers, and yet they can be used by anyone who desires a room for the evening. They are generally rented on a 24-hour basis, and most hostels are located close to the city centers to provide easy access to those who are not familiar with the location. Hostels are also known for their ability to offer rock-bottom prices. Results fall into the high end of the hospitality sector spectrum. Yoga retreats, wellness centers, and properties designed to provide unfettered views of nature all fall into this category. If the guests have been looking for a home away from home while enjoying a bespoke sense of luxury, modern resorts aim to please. Services apartments are fully furnished properties that can be made available for both short and long-term stay. Room service, daily housekeeping, access to fitness center, and free wireless internet connectivity are some of the hallmarks associated with this location. Next, the current issues all these years were about the COVID-19 pandemic effects on the logging sector. The hotel industry is dealing with an unprecedented crisis due to the disruption caused by the global COVID-19 pandemic. A combination of local lockdowns and travel restrictions has resulted in many hotels having to close temporarily or operate at a fraction of their available capacity. The immediate impact has been a steep drop in revenue as business travelers and tourists live in lockdown or utilize video conferencing to meet clients. Adding to the problem is all of the uncertainty regarding the current situation. Hotel operators cannot currently say with confidence when the travel restriction will be lifted and whether the consumers will remain conscious for a period after. Also, social distancing may require hotels to offer fewer rooms for the foreseeable future. Next current issue is the challenges for the hotel industry in liquidity. There are a number of factors that make cash flow forecasting difficult in the current climate. Firstly, what will happen once lockdown and travel restrictions are lifted is still unclear. We may have a period of muted demand as conscious consumers stay away, and the continuation of social distancing measures requiring reduced room occupancy and increased cleaning costs could significantly impact revenue and operating costs. Business occupancy could lag behind leisure occupancy as companies decide to continue to limit travel and conduct meetings virtually. Secondly, many businesses across the sector are currently utilizing government support to pay wages and fix costs. With the situation evolving quickly, it is not certain how long this assistance will be available and at what scale. Next is challenge in employment. Many hotel operators have been able to scale down their labor costs significantly through reduced hours or the use of government support to furlough sections of their staff. The owners and operators create strategies for reopening by looking at their ROI and determining what staff level they need to retain to operate profitably. With fewer staff in all parts of the business, internal control consideration need to be a priority for management teams. The hierarchy of responsibility may be different, but it is critical that internal procedures for approval and risk management are still effective. Evidence documenting approvals may look different to those pre-COVID due to COVID. Evidence documenting approvals may look different to those pre-COVID due to virtual conversation and electronic reviews as a result of increasing level of home working. And for the challenges in preparing for reopening, once travel restrictions and internal lockdown begin to be lifted, hotels could still be required to operate at reduced occupancy due to social distancing. This reduced revenue could be further impacted by increased costs relating to cleaning and other activities. Using ROI to determine exactly how many rooms are needed to remain in operation could underpin any strategies. Across many markets, hotels are expected to implement updated health and safety procedures, especially with regard to cleaning processes and techniques. Making these revised strategies known as early as possible can help smooth the transition once the doors are reopened. This communication will be particularly important with regards to furloughed staff. Some operators, particularly in the business segment, may choose to bring forward the introduction of digital and remote services such as mobile check-in. Hotel brands, however, may feel that these solutions negatively impact the kind of customer experience they aim to create. Last but not least, strategies for hotel industry during post-pandemic. During the COVID-19 global health crisis, one area that has seen tremendous growth, meaning everything from online customer service to remote working to supply chain reinvention to the use of digital key technology. These practices have resulted in minimizing, if not eliminating altogether, the practice of handling over access control credentials and oftentimes the need for human interaction. This has drastically improved hospitality operations and guest safety as it not only eliminates the risks associated with potential exposure to COVID-19, but it also gives hospitality operators and managers an easier way to manage access. Giving guests the ability to manage their full stay, check-in, check-out, extending a stay, accessing the gym, self-service locker from the smartphone, for example, give guests full control and improve their experience. Now we're already at the end of the presentation. That's all from me. Thank you.